in Jesus' name. Take some steps in your spirit. Take some steps. Wherever God has you going, go in trust. Go in the name of Jesus. Go in. Okay, we're going to sing it again. I want everyone to check where your heart is, where your thoughts are. Who's in a fire right now? When the 3 Hebrew children stepped into the fire, they did not step in faith for their deliverance. They knew he could. They weren't sure if he would. Did they have faith for their deliverance? Yes. But they said, even if he does not, he is still good. He is still God. So what they stepped on was faith in God. That's firm. Faith in God is your next step. Whether you are stepping, as Esther, her uncle said, basically, if you don't want to do this, it's okay. God will send someone else. You're not all that, Esther. You came here for a purpose. Esther didn't know if she would be spared death. Walking up the palace steps, not even in faith that her husband would give her what she wanted. But her trust was, even if I die, my faith is in God. Your next step, regardless of whether it's into a palace or into a furnace, the next step needs to be taken in faith in God. That is your firm foundation. Because you could be facing a furnace that God has called you into because you refuse to bow. And you could spot a peaceful green pasture and you could avoid pain by avoiding obedience. Walk around shaky ground. If you walk around obedience, you're on shaky ground. If you walk into the fire, that next step is firm foundation if you take it in faith in God. Knowing he can deliver you, knowing he can heal you, knowing he can, whatever he wants to do. Until it's true for you, you will just be in 2020. But he wants you to be in him. Your next step, regardless of where it takes you, does not need to be taken in. And when I say in the mindset, in the attitude, in the heart position, see, all those things count. You think God would have delivered the 3 Hebrew children if they walked in there grumbling, complaining, we don't bow down and look where this gets us? Not a shot. Did he deliver the children of Israel when they grumbled and complained? He did not. And the New Testament says the Old Testament is written for our benefit, that we won't make the same stupid mistakes they made. I don't care how blessed you are, how cute you are, how talented you are, how called you are. Your steps need to be taken in trust in God, not your cuteness, not your talent, not your favor. If your faith is in your favor, what will you do with the fire? If your faith is in favor, what will you do with the fire? If your faith is in favor, what will you do with the fire? If you step into favor with your heart set on the favor, you are like Saul, and the kingdom will be ripped from your hands. We need to understand it is heart position, not human position. It is heart position, not human position. Take your next step in the substance, the spiritual substance of trust, not in how this works out, in God. Take your steps in the name of Jesus. Take your steps in the name of Jesus. Take your steps in the name of Jesus. Whether they lead to a palace or a furnace, Go and take some steps. Faith is what pleases God. When they were singing Your Name is Holy, I was going to come up and sing, and it's the safe place, and she started singing it. And I opened to Amos, and he said, they did all this wickedness. He was talking about all the wickedness they did. Selling their fine people for silver and the poor people for sandals. Doing all this stuff that displeased him. Sexual immorality. And you know why he was mad? He said, you've corrupted my name. You're a representative of Jesus Christ. We are people of the name of Jesus. Are you living a life worthy of your calling? You're called by the name of Jesus. Faith is what pleases him. Come on, let's take some steps. I will come forth as pure gold. Take him in Jesus' name. Take some steps in your spirit. Take some steps. Wherever God has you going, go in trust. Go in the name of Jesus. Go in trust. Go in the name of Jesus. Walk in trust. Walk in the name of Jesus.
Behold, I will come forth as pure gold, looking like Jesus. I will come forth as pure gold, looking like the one I behold. I will come forth as pure gold, looking like Jesus. I will come forth as pure gold, looking like the one I behold. I will come forth as pure gold, looking like Jesus. I will go through the fire, 'cause your ways are higher. I will go through the fire. I might die, but I just might be refined. I will go through the fire, 'cause your ways are higher than mine. I will go through the fire. I might die, but I just might be refined. I will go through the fire, 'cause your ways are higher than mine. I will go through the fire. I might die, but I just might be refined. I will come forth as pure gold, looking like the one I behold. I will come forth as pure gold, looking like Jesus.